process of the in-migration from Ireland and Germany particularly begins a really important dimension of American history in which the working class is constantly reconstituted by immigrants. So that working class in the United States elevates this middle class development, and it's very much a foundation, an economic foundation on which this middle class development is occurring. One of the big, for example, economic developments in this period is the Erie Canal. Well, who digs the Erie Canal? It's Irish people. So this is an infrastructure building. This is a wage-earning class who are facilitating this development of middle class by American-born white people who are rising to a middle class stature very often in relationship to working class immigrants. So when we think of working class women in this period of American history, these are most often immigrant women. And in the case of Irish women, they would be, for example, experiencing also a break between their own family of origin and their family of procreation, the family in which they have children, as a period of domestic service. Among immigrant groups, we find two patterns. One is that the immigrant group seeks to assimilate and become like the hegemonic middle class native-born Americans. So you have your lace curtain Irish in that respect. Others, such as Mennonite immigrants from Germany, will try to create their own communities and remain separate. So there's a very great diversity of immigrant experience. But in the long run, what we see in this time period is the absorption of immigrant groups into the patterns that I've just described. A reduction of fertility in the second generation, a tendency to adopt modern as opposed to pre-modern family forms, and an increasing power among women in the families.